This is CIC 01, assignment 2, part C, my lesson plan presentation of grade 5. Lesson plan topic area is measurements, subtopic is time, duration it will be for 1 hour, LTMS, clocks, calendars, stopwatch, and etc. These are measures or apparatus or things that we use to record, show, or tell time, including clocks, stopwatch, calendars, and etc. that is attached on this slide. The lesson aim on different cognitive levels is that at the end of the lesson, the learners should be able to show time to the 5-minute intervals, identify the number of minutes in an hour and number of hours in a day, distinguish between events that happens during the day, which is AM, and at the night, which is represented by PM. Be able to solve problems associated with time, and lastly, know how time is calculated, represented, and how to interpret it. The motives, the teaching strategy I will follow and apply is to group or cooperative learning, which is a strategy of learners working as a group or together, discussing and helping each other. It also encourages them to participate and ask questions. Motivate, the teaching method I will use to follow and apply. Both learner and teacher are engaged in this kind of teaching and learning method, the learner center method. The lesson phases: introduction that connects with prior knowledge and describes the purpose of the lesson. The topic is time. Time, it is defined as an instance or single occasion for some event. As we know these days that time is very crucial, and in whatever that we do on a daily basis, we depend on time. Now we have watches to show or tell time, unlike back in the days where they would just predict that if something happens, then the time is this, without having anything proper to look or show. Development of content and connect with prior knowledge. The sun rises from 5 or 6 depending if it's winter or summer, and normally sets around the exact same time. And they didn't depend on clocks or sun to set to show that it is morning, but the moment she can start making some sound, then definitely they knew it was morning. Consolidation. I will ask students to count time from the watch from 1 to 5 and differentiate between the hands of clock, second, hours, and minutes, and they must tell the exact time that the clock is showing. Assessment during lesson. They will have to define what time is, an instance or a single occasion for some event, how many hands of time are there in a clock, which is 3, names of hands of time, it will be minute hand, second, and hour hand, and how do we measure time in second and minutes. Last but not least, on the lesson phases, homeworks. They will have to draw a watch that in most crowded people use, and define what time does afternoon show, what time does afternoon start, from what time does morning ends, and if you go to a break from 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock, how long was the break? Write 12, quarter past 12, and half past 12 in words. And lastly, my reflection. Learners were able to tell time, show, and able to differentiate to the 3 hands of time.